Hello. It's April. It's a Monday. And I uploaded a video yesterday, which probably is going to be the video before this one. And that was from I think the start of March. And I've recorded lots of stuff since then. But it's been so long that I feel a bit overwhelmed. And I also kind of feel like there's no way Dexter, from sleeping on the bed upstairs, has figured out that I'm recording right now. There's no way. It's like in Jurassic Park where if they stay still, the dinosaur won't, find them and eat them. If I stay still and don't say anything. What was I saying? Basically, I'm like, fuck it. I hate to waste the stuff I've recorded and not turn it into videos. But I kind of just want to start from here. I want to start from here again. So I have decided, that I'm going to start from here. And, when I talk about anything that I've done, I can always just clip in footage. But yeah, it's Monday. Part of me was kind of like, should I just do weekly videos? Maybe not. Just whatever I film in a week, put it up. But then I might only film 2 minutes of something. I don't know. What are you doing? You're swaying like a tree. So yeah, I'm going to sit and relax, and I think I might do a little bit of crafting before I potentially go upstairs and play some games. I've been playing Let's Build a Zoo, and I've been absolutely loving it. So I kind of am a little bit I want to play some Let's Build a Zoo this evening, because it's Monday, like I said, and it's the start of the week, and I need to chill out after having returned to work after the weekend. But I did actually do some doodles in my sketchbook yesterday. I'm kind of itching to finish this because I only have a few pages left, and then I will have finished another sketchbook, which I'm very, very hyped about. But I did buy some. I said to myself I wouldn't buy any kits from the charity shop anymore, but today I may have bought a couple kits from the charity shop. I made the rug. You know the rug, right? You know the rug. I made that flower rug, the little kit, and I saw this one. It's a Hobbycraft one of a cool unicorn. And I was I had so much fun making that previous rug. And I wanted to get some of the canvas and, what is it called? A latch hook kit. I didn't know that was what it was called, latch hook. I had so much fun making that one. I saw this and I was like, you know what? It's okay that I buy this, because I've been itching to make another one. And I was going to buy canvas and design my own. And I haven't got around to it yet. And I know if I buy canvas, it means I'm going to have to buy all the wool and stuff. And it's just so much more things to buy, where I could buy this little kit from the charity shop and it has everything in it. And I just think it's really cute, and I'm getting the room, eventually I'll get my room where my computer's going to go in organised, and I can just have these little rugs laying around, and I think that'll be really adorable. So I picked that up. That was $2.95 in the charity shop. And I got this, and my first long stitching kit. And I just thought it was really cute, and it was really simple. And I thought, I can sit and do this. 50p. I was like, I can sit and bloody do this. So I might sit and chill and do this evening and yap a little bit. I might turn the big lights on because it's quite dark in here. Not that the big lights really do much. And also, here's Dexter. Here's Dexter. Are you going to say hello? Because you fuss so much when I film and scream. Are you going to actually say hello to everyone? Are you okay? Yeah. I don't think his purrs will come over, but he is purring. You say, hello everyone. He sees the light and he sees the camera and he's not happy about it. Hey everyone, I'm the one who screams. He is a little bit twitchy. He's got his old man twitches. And I'm wearing my Isn't It Too Dreamy shirt that I got. I got a couple Twin Peaks shirts because I finally finished watching everything Twin Peaks, and I've been absolutely obsessed. So I got myself a couple shirts, and I'm very, very hyped. So let me crack this bad boy open. So I wonder if I can get you guys in a better position. I kind of want to figure out the best way that I can just get a good top-down view rather than pointing the camera down, but I might just point the camera down. Or I can record with my phone also. Maybe. Let's see how this would work. Oh my god. I nearly spilled Dr. Pepper everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to start this. I'm going to start this cross stitch. Well, it says long stitch, and it looks like it hasn't been used because there's like a needle in here and thread, and nothing looks like it's been touched. It's kind of cool that it's like printed on, like the pattern's printed on. So I guess you just kind of follow this because there's nothing in. Yeah, I guess you just follow that and just do long stitches. I don't know. Actually, I've never done this before. It says Scandinavian artwork. Sorry, Scandinavian art needlework, which is completely new to me. I don't know what this is going to be like. I kind of had been mulling over having a 2-camera thing at the same time so that I can have options. And I do want this one more central, but I think to do that I would also need this one on a like arm tripod because I have the phone right here facing down. And I have to be careful that it's not going to mess with the focus. Well, it's all a learning situation, isn't it? But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, I posted that video yesterday, and that was like the start of. I feel like maybe the camera should be recording what I'm making, and my phone could just record my face. But like I said, it's a learning curve. It's whatever. I'll figure it out. I need to not get hung up on stuff. Oh my god, the sky is like pink and blue outside. It's beautiful. So, what was I saying? Yes, it's been a little bit, and I have recorded some stuff, but I just wasn't really feeling it. I think I'm just kind of in that sort of mental space at the moment. I was like, let's just start from scratch, as I love. I have that always that thing. Let's just start from scratch. Let's delete everything and start from scratch. I'm not going to delete everything because it's not fair to past me who put effort. Oh shit! Have I lost the needle immediately? Yeah, that's not fair to past me who put in work and tried hard. But yeah, I've been doing quite a lot actually. I don't know. I'm just going to go for it. There's not really a lot of instructions, which is kind of nuts for like my first kit. I feel like a first kit of something is where you could probably do with a lot of instructions. Like really clear instructions, because this is your first time doing this thing and you shouldn't just sort of be guessing. But whatever. Yeah, I've done quite a lot. Actually, I've done a lot. I've done a lot of like pushing myself, you know, to do difficult things and doing things I haven't done like in years, but I'm finally getting the courage to tackle my fears. So I'm feeling pretty good, although I did have a little bit of a stressy situation last week. I'm unsure, am I supposed to separate these threads? But it doesn't say to. Oh, work with full thread, it does say. It does say what I'm supposed to do. But you know what? I got really stressed out and really like down on myself, and I really felt my confidence was knocked because I had a bit of anxiety setback. But really, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't a big setback. It was actually a good learning lesson for me to practice some compassion. Let's practice compassion, guys. Why can I not thread this? Is this going to be like the thing that fucks me? If I just pull these, will it pull everything else maybe? I might just get lucky. I might get away with it. Oh, it's just undoing it. It doesn't feel like the hole. It doesn't feel like the eye. That's what it's called, isn't it? It doesn't feel like it's big enough, so when I pull it through... Oh, it's because there's one not in there. Oh, God, this is already a disaster. No, because remember when I made that rug and I started freaking out? And I was like, I can't do this. It's too fiddly. My brain doesn't work this way. And then I fucking smashed it. And I had so much fun. But yeah, it was a bit hard because I was really like measuring how well I was doing on how long I had gone having a like panic attack at work and crying in the toilets at work and having to leave work because of my anxiety. And I feel like that was the thing I was really clinging on to. Like, yeah, I might still feel shit on days and I might not be like 100%, but I still have this one thing, and the one thing is that I haven't cried in the toilets at work for like a year and a half. Bit silly, really, when you think about it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So this has a pattern, but in reality, I don't think it matches, right? Because look at his lips. I'm kind of confused. Do you know what? I'm just going to free-for-all it. Oh, shit. I'm just going to free-for-all it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It turns out shit. Who cares? So, yeah, I had a little bit of that. But I'm not going to let my recap just be that stuff. Because there was a lot of really good shit I've done. Oh, my God. I went to the city during half-term. And I didn't kind of mentally clock that it was half-term. And it was so bad. It was terrible. It was so busy. I was so stressed out. And I was just like, what have I done? What have I done? It was horrible, but I finally took a bag of stuff to Lazy Lobster because I said there's a shop called Lazy Lobster that I like to go in when I go to the city, and I treat myself to stickers and things. They have like a little basket of like free items that you can take if you want for journaling. Well, I guess you don't have to use them for journaling. Use them for whatever you want, I suppose. But usually it's like bits of paper and stickers. And I've taken a couple things before. And I got this really nice roll of washi tape. I'm just going to see if I can have you a bit more there. And then I can just crop the phone out. I can just have me as a little small head. Right? Let's figure this out on the fly. Screw it. Yeah, I finally donated some stuff to their little basket of free things you can take. And I was so glad I finally got to do it. I took some paper chase stickers, which I still can't believe that I parted with, because they're ones I bought like when Paper Chase was a shop and not just a little bay in a Tesco. Yeah, I did that. I got myself volume 2 of Dora Hedoro, the book, because I have read it. I think I said I've read it digitally, but I really want the physical copy so I can reread it and actually read the books, and I think that'd be really cool. And my friend sent me a trailer. It's out now, I think. At this point, my friend sent me a trailer that they're making season 2 of Dora Hedoro, and I had been like harping on about how I can't believe on Netflix they made the first season, and it was so good. I absolutely loved it, and they never bothered to make a second one, and they finally made it. I'm so fucking hyped. I'm gonna put some time aside at some point to sit and watch it because I love that show so much. I mean, I love the books, and I really hope they make Die Dark as well because I feel like they did a really good job with the first season of Dora Hedoro. So yeah, I did that, and I got myself like some random like stickies and bits and pieces in the city, as I do. So I like to treat myself when I go to the city, because going to the city is difficult when you're an anxious person. And it's half term and you don't realise it's half term. What else have I done? Well, I had a week off of work as well, and that was really cool. I bought some bits and pieces for the Sylvanian family doll's house sort of thing that I'm making. And that big brain move I had about going to B&Q and getting like scraps of... Oh, wait a minute. Getting scraps of wallpaper to use as wallpaper in the house. I did that too. I grabbed some scraps. That was pretty awesome. I don't know if they're going to work for the house yet because I haven't had a chance to sit down and like look at it all, but I think it'll probably be good. And I got some like tester paint pots that I'm gonna hopefully use as well for painting it. I'm pretty excited. I think maybe when I have like a weekend or something at some point I'll sit and do it. I mean, I have so many bits and pieces. I started like a daffodil cross stitch I need to get back to. Outside of that, I haven't really started any other art projects, although I did watch Rocky for the first time and I was like, I fucking love this. And I'm now up to, I think the 5th one is the next one I need to watch. And I started like drawing a comic because I thought it would be kind of fun if I did like me recapping, vaguely off the top of my head, recapping Rocky as like a little comic. So I started drawing that up. I have some sketches and stuff. I did some like character, like little doodles of how I want the characters to look. And I feel like that'd be a really fun thing to do. So I'm going to do that at some point. But yeah, project wise, that's kind of where I'm at. I did make that, it's actually right here. Part of it's right there. I did make the keychain for my best friend because he's broke. Well, the actual chain, the string with beads on, is fine. It's just, I believe, it's just that the clasp, I think he said the clasp broke on it, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to make him, I've made him a new one for his birthday. Actually, I need to make his birthday card. I need to do that at some point. I have a good idea for it. And yeah, I'd say that's kind of craft-wise what I've been up to. I have been I've been playing Let's Build a Zoo. I've been playing a game called Scritchy Scratchy as well, which is like, how would you describe it? It's just like a game where you like scratch cards. But it's like the art style is really cute, and it's very much like I had been playing Billionaire and Balatro, and the Scritchy Scratchy game sort of gives me that same vibe. It's very similar vibe in a way. So I've sort of been on and off just doing waves of that. I recently played through Disco Pup, which I really recommend. The art style is kind of like GameCube Animal Crossing, but it's very good. It's very good. It's definitely worth a playthrough, and I really like the humour in it's really good. The art style is really cute. I'd say definitely check it out. I don't really want to say anything about it because I don't want to spoil anything about it. And then I've started playing Easy Delivery Co., where you play as a cat who's like delivering parcels and stuff in like a really cold, snowy like place. I'm really bad at describing games. So they're kind of the games I've been playing. I still haven't finished Pokemon Yellow yet, although I am on Victory Road. I just need to get back to it and actually do that road, because I've completed the gyms and everything. So, oops. And what else? Well, like I said, I've been watching Rocky. I watched Tip to Tip, which I really enjoy. So it's like a series that Ludwig and Michael, I can't remember his surname or what his name online. I think his name online is his whole name, but Michael Reeves. They did one before where they did like tip to tip in Japan, and they like went on motorcycles, and they weren't allowed to use like sat nav and stuff like that, and they just had to try and communicate with people. They had to like ask people for directions and stuff like that in what they have learned of like Japanese, and it did really well. It's actually a really fun like series to watch. Well, this one they did tip to tip in China, same like premise, and it was so good. I enjoyed it so much. I really want to go back and watch the one in Japan again, because I really miss like sitting and watching it now, because me and my partner would sit and watch it with our dinner every day, and I really miss it. So I might go back and watch the old one just for nostalgia, I guess, for some nostalgia purposes. And now I'm watching Sea Dog does the cyclothons, so I've been watching that with my partner. So that's been really cool. I've been doing a bit of stuff in the garden, so I had put in a video before of me like weeding the peony plant and the like bottle brush plant that's out there. So I went out and did. I've completely fucked up here. I'm gonna have to undo this. It's because I'm too busy yapping and not enough paying attention. Well, I went out and like weeded those again, and I gave them a little bit of fresh soil, and I bought another lavender. Well, it's been brought to my attention that apparently French lavender doesn't grow very well here, and I've bought French lavender by accident because I didn't know. So I'm going to see if my lavender plant does well. Hopefully it does. But if it doesn't, I will. You might hear my partner. He's having the time of his life again upstairs. But I'm hoping that it does okay. But if not, I'll just if I have to rebuy another lavender, I'll make sure I buy an English lavender this time. And my cuttings that I did of my cheese plants are doing really well. I potted them. I don't know if I left them long enough to grow roots in the water, but I got really impatient, if I'm completely honest. And I just I planted them, and I think they're doing okay. And I think I can see, like, you know when you have like a cheese plant. Well, this might happen with a lot of plants, but I only have cheese plants as a reference. And you can kind of tell when a new like leaf is coming, because the stem gets like really thick. It gets thick with two C's, and the stems are kind of looking that way. So I think they might be okay. I think they might be doing just fine. So I might not have fucked up, which I'm pretty hype about. And yeah, I just have so many ideas of things I want to do. But it's just like, one is time, and two is like, is my brain going to cooperate that day? You know what I mean? Is it going to be in the mood for crafting or trying to figure something out, or I don't know. To be honest, I've been quite busy with a lot of like stuff in the house. I've been sorting through a lot of my stuff that I have in storage, and that's been good, but also mildly stressful, because I want to get my stuff sorted out. It's really good to get my stuff sorted out. I actually really love going through my stuff, but I also just get really overwhelmed. And I think I get overwhelmed, and I think there's like a lot of like background brain stuff that happens, and I just get really like exhausted and fatigued, like mentally fatigued. And I think it's just like a lot like swirling around in my brain when it comes to like change and getting rid of things. I find really difficult. I find like sentimental value in everything. It can be really hard for me to part with stuff because of that. But I've been trying really hard to like make an effort when I go through my stuff to be like a bit more realistic. And I managed to fill up like 3 bags of stuff for the charity shop, which I think is pretty great. And I care about all of my stuff, and there was a lot of stuff in there that I kind of cared about a lot, but I kind of also was trying to do that thing of like, if I keep this, am I going to just keep it in storage, or am I going to keep it out and use it? Is it something that I'm really that fussed about? Am I actually that fussed? Do I just like it, but I'm not really that fussed or that like sentimental about it? But, I'm not trying to pretend that I don't have lots of boxes of stuff that I kept that's just going to sit in storage. But I feel really proud of myself for like filling up 3 bags of stuff for the charity shop, because I also think with some things I try to like tell myself as well, like, I'm holding on to this thing, but someone else might go into the charity shop and it might be the exact thing that they've been trying to find, or they might just see it and be like, oh my god, no way, and it might brighten their day. Like when I go to the charity shop and I find something that someone's donated, and it really brightens my day. So that's kind of like how I've been trying to convince myself to get rid of stuff. But yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot of change, and I don't do very well with change. I'm trying to be better with it, but I think it really like sets off anxiety for me, because it's like, if everything stays the same and everything's really calm and nothing's different, I'm safe and I'll be okay. Things start changing, that's stressful, and change is scary. And change is dangerous. I'm sorry for the amount of saliva in this video, but I need to wet this thread so that I can thread it. You know what I mean? And there's probably some like pro tip way to do this, but I'm stitching this and it's for me, so my saliva can be all over it. No one else has to deal with my saliva, okay? Only me. But yeah, I hope you guys have been doing well. Let me know, if you're playing anything or you've got any projects on, I want to hear about it. Let me know, because I'm a nosy bitch. I'm a bit of a nosy bitch. I just like to know what people are into. My partner's been building an RC car, and I haven't seen, he's been like doing the painting part of it at the moment, and I haven't seen too much of that side of it. But I did get to see him build part of the inside. And I'm really like intrigued to see how he gets on, because like when I see people paint like those Warhammer like models and stuff like that, I'm always so like kind of mesmerised, because it's such like fine detail, and I really don't have a steady hand, and I would love to do that. I know the thing is, like, I'm saying that, and then I always talk about people who say that they can't draw or anything like that, when you just need to practice. But I don't know if practice I don't know if I can practice a steady hand. Maybe you can, but also like the patience, I guess, to do that. So I'm really excited to see how he gets on with this, because I want to see like the part where he if he has to do more painting or put like decals and stuff on it. I think that's going to be really cool. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to say hello. I kind of wanted to start again from here. And I've probably forgotten a lot of stuff that I've done and filmed. And that's okay. That's absolutely fine. I want to like take some pressure off of myself. My brain always finds a way to make things that are supposed to decompress me and like help my mental health. It always finds a way to make rigid rules and like expectations on it, you know what I mean? For ways I can fail or do it wrong. But I think I'm doing okay, actually. I think it's just fine. Also, I'm going to a concert next week, and I'm really excited, also a little bit nervous. I tried to like remind myself that like excitement and anxiety are very similar feelings. Like I think they're very like your body has a very like similar reaction when you're excited, like your sensations and stuff like that, as when you're anxious. And I'm like, I need to remember that, so that next week when I am definitely excited, I remember that when my brain probably says, oh no, you're about to have a panic attack, you need to run out of here right now. I want to make sure that I remember that those sensations could also just be excitement. But because I had that little like bit of a knockback, I don't want to call it a knockback, but I had that bit of knock of confidence, I guess, recently, in my anxiety being able to like overwhelm me that much, which it hasn't done in a long time. I've been able to sort of, although it's felt overwhelming, I've been able to not let it disrupt my day how it did that one day. Which really, I mean, when I say that out loud, that one day, that used to be my everyday. Oh shit, what have I done here? But I think it's like added a bit of fuel to like that fear and critic voice fire in my head of like, see, you can't handle it. You can't handle the truth. You're gonna freak out when you go to see a concert. But I think I'll be fine, actually. And I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I have a panic attack. Like, really? Okay, cool. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, I'm pretty hyped. I'm gonna get myself a t-shirt, hopefully, or something as a memento of going. And I think it'll be really cool. I'm going to see my friends there as well, which is really cool. Everything's so cool, guys. I realised I said cool like 10 times there. But yeah, it'll be great, because I'm like I mentioned, I'm finally like outliving my life again. And it's been great to do stuff. And I haven't been to a concert. I can't even remember the last concert I went to. It's been so long. So this is pretty monumental for me. It feels great to be going and choosing to go, and not choosing to go but being completely stressed out of my mind. Oh my god, all of these terrible worst case scenarios are happening. I'm gonna have to like push myself and force myself to go. It's not that. It's like I'm choosing to, even though I may have a panic attack, or I might freak out. I might just start screaming out loud. I don't know, I might get down on all fours and crawl around and then crawl on the wall and ceiling. You know what I mean? Just like the crazy kind of shit that my brain's like, you never know, this might happen. You're going to embarrass yourself. You're going to become possessed. But really, I'm actually pretty pretty hyped, pretty excited. But yeah, there's my kind of like little update. I didn't really give a full update on everything I've been up to. Oh my god, I have to show you. My partner bought me a Leon Kennedy figurine, and it's Leon Kennedy, like, thong. Leon Kennedy wearing the thong. You know the one. If you're a Resident Evil fan, you know the one. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and I have to show you guys. So I'm going to have to remember at some point to show it in a video. It was great. It was a fantastic moment. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it. And I need to share it with the world. That I have that figurine. Honestly, one of my most my most prized possessions now. It really is. Anyway, like I just said, but yeah, 2 seconds ago, that's my little update. That's how I've been. That's what I've been doing. I think I'm gonna. What time is it? I think I'm gonna go and chill on the sofa for a bit, or I'm gonna go and play some games on my computer. I've not decided yet. But I'm going to leave the video here. Oh god, the hair is... Do you know what? I have very heavily considered, and I think I might go for it, chopping my hair off. I don't know if in the video that I posted, whether it included that clip where I was talking about it, but I've spent so long growing my hair. It is like really, really long now. It probably doesn't look... Showing it here, I don't know if it looks long, but goes quite far down my back. But because it gets so humid in summer, and I just can't handle it, I'm tempted to keep like a bit of hair at the front to frame my face, and then just chop the back so that my neck is clear, and that will keep me like cool in the summer, but I still have like long hair so that I don't feel like I don't have long hair, and I can have like a nice fringe, and it can frame my face nicely, and I can fuck around with my fringe a million times a day that I do. I just flop it from left to right all the time, but then I can just have the back like really nice, and it'll be so much easier to manage. But because I really like love having my long hair, and I spent so long growing it, I really feel like I might end up regretting it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. If I finish this before I edit this video, I'll give you guys a little update, but if I don't, I hope you guys are taking care of yourself. It's hard being alive. So make sure you do take care of yourself. Make sure you're kind to yourself and compassionate, okay? When I used to hear people say stuff like this, I'd be like, oh my God. If I'm brutally honest with you, I'd be like, oh my God, fuck off. Or that, be kind and compassionate and care about... You know, I used to hear that stuff and be like, oh, for fuck's sake. But really, it's true. It's true. It's so important. It's been such an important part of like me getting better, and it's something that I hold very highly. It's really important that you are kind to yourself and speak nicely to yourself. Anyway, I'm not going to harp on. I'm trying to end the video. I just hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you enjoyed this little catch up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.